New at 5, it is a bittersweet day here at WREG TV. Today, our friend, our leader, our general manager, Ron Walter, officially retired after 34 years of service to Memphis and the Mid-South.
He's probably still in the building. Tonight, WREG's Alex Coleman takes a look back at Ron's career, talks with friends and coworkers about what made him a change maker and the plans his wife, Marianne, has for him in retirement.
If you've ever wondered what appreciation, what respect, and what love look like for someone after decades of community service, then listen to the words expressed about retiring WREG General Manager Ron Walter.
Just a great guy, a fellow I would describe as Mr. Memphis. From one corner of the town to the other, he has had a major presence, really had a big part in bringing this city together, a great citizen, a great communicator, and a close friend of mine.
Ron is a change maker. He's done an excellent job of giving first opportunities to people in this city to highlight what they really can do. And he's given people opportunities, and I mean, he just made a magnificent difference.
On an almost picture-perfect day in the WREG backyard, there were handshakes and hugs as Ron's family, along with friends, city, county, state leaders, and co-workers who are like family, gather for a ceremony and celebration to say thank you.
Thank you so much for being the example that you have been to everyone, and especially those people of color who have watched you plow through ceilings and become the successful person that you are.
Ron Walter is an amazing friend. He's one of the funniest guys I know. He's great in the news business, and he is going to be greatly, greatly missed.
Ron is retiring after 34 years at WREG. That's 12,508 days for those keeping count, like only Ron would.
It's really a testament to the type of person that he is and how well respected he is. Not only in the station, but in the community. I can't tell you how many times I've gone out and someone said to me, I know your general manager, Ron Walter.
But time flies when you're having fun and working to make WREG the #1 TV station in Memphis, as Ron did.
One of the things that I think about when I think of Ron is just his greeting, first of all. Ron, how you doing? Spectacular. And you know, he is always warm and friendly and positive.
Ron gets people from different backgrounds, different walks of life, and puts them together and figures out how to find success with groups of people from all over the place.
For decades, Ron's leadership helped shine the spotlight on others in the community.
Brother Walter, that is a melody that I took a breath and created that melody. I should say it was created through me to celebrate your retirement, 34 years of service to not yourself, but to us, to the community.
I was with the Orpheum for 35 years, and my good friend Ron Walter was on the board there, and he got married to Marianne there. They had a small wedding, 1,800 people. So we're happy to be here and wishing him well for his retirement.
Ron has worked in the news business for most of his life, starting with throwing the Pittsburgh Courier newspaper when he was 11 years old. Ron was hired here at WREG as Director of Marketing in 1987, and in 2004 was promoted to President and General Manager.
What stands out the most to me about Ron is how much he genuinely cares for those who work for him and work with him. And knowing that the station manager and later president and general manager had your back made a world of difference.
I just want to say I'm happy for you. Congratulations on your long, illustrious career at WREG. And here's wishing you a happy retirement.
A retirement which will mean having a chance to spend more time with his wife, Marianne, and his family.
After 34 years of working for Channel 3, Ronald, I get to have you every Saturday and Sunday. Monday and Tuesday are Saturday and Sunday. Wednesday and Thursday are Saturday and Sunday. And Friday is just a fun day. So I'm glad to have you home. And Channel 3, thank you for being such a wonderful family.
Thank you, Marianne, for sharing Ron with us at WREG and Memphis. And Ron Walter, thank you for a job well done as our leader and friend. GTV News Channel 3.
And what a great leader indeed. He always gave us the tools to do our job the best we possibly can. I don't know what he's going to do with his free time. He might have to go back to delivering newspapers or something.
Well, I don't know. We all talked about how we're going to miss Ron handing out candy to us.
Yes.
And water when we're out working on hot days.
And have you ever worked for anybody who did that before?
No. He's one of a kind.
He really is.
Yeah. We'll miss you, Ron.
I hesitate to say this, but I remember back in 2008, 2009, when things got lean for a while, he said goodbye to a helicopter here so that he could keep some employees employed here.
Yeah.
We have never forgotten that.
Really good man. I think his car is probably going to make its way toward the station anyway every morning.
Man.
He'll have to fight to turn it around.
Yeah.